Greetings, greetings, greetings. Firstly, if you are watching this video, somebody sent you this video to introduce you to Ignite. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pathman Senathirajah. Alright, I'm one of the members of the founding team of this amazing organization, platform, alright, called Ignite. Now, who am I? I have been in this industry of social enterprise, also known as network marketing or micro entrepreneurship, since I was 18 years old. I have officially fallen in love with this industry for its accessibility to entrepreneurship, the ability for me to start in any country and ultimately build a global organization. I've fallen in love with this industry because of the support, the knowledge transfer that you will get throughout your journey, not requiring you to take on the risk, the stress of managing a traditional business. With the way the world is changing, with the advancement of robotics, AI, blockchain, technology, the geopolitical economic landscape ever evolving, I think more and more people like you and me are looking for opportunities. Now, as much as the world tells you there are so many opportunities out there, let me tell you, the question is not the number of opportunities. The question is accessible opportunity. That means accessible opportunity for normal people like you and me, all right, who have dreams, who have ambitions, who have desires, but not necessarily have the access of money, contacts, experience, knowledge to start a traditional journey of entrepreneurship. So for the next few minutes, I want to introduce you to Ignite. The birth of Ignite, this organization, came about when me and a few of my closest friends, brothers and sisters, who have spent almost our whole adult life, all right, building our business in the space of network marketing, in the space of micro entrepreneurship. And our accumulated experience and knowledge, I just counted the other day, would be in excess of 300 years of total experience, or more than that, of everyone put together. So we are a bunch of good friends, all right, who have a diverse strengths in the corporate world, all right, in building network, in our globalized experience, traveling for the past 32 years around the world. And we came together and we realized one thing. Even in this space of network marketing, all right, many companies started with the right intent. And along the journey, the intent changed. All right, many companies started with promises, which I believe were made genuinely. But eventually they could no longer keep their promises for whatever reason. Many of these companies have exciting comp-plans, but the comp-plans eventually are no longer exciting for today's world and today's communities, the younger generation. All right? The product range were too complicated and too competitive with what's available in traditional retail platforms, whether from nutrition to skincare to everything else. So we got together and we sat down, all right, as entrepreneurs in the space of direct selling, network marketing, and we identified the weaknesses that we experienced personally in our 300 over years of experience. It makes me feel old, but that's a total number of years of all of us. And we decided, what if we could start an organization, a company, a platform that could solve most of the challenges people face when trying to build a network marketing business. And after a lot of discussions, and most importantly, all right, working with strategic partners, all right, who have access to more advanced technology, much more global experience than us, we brought a group of people together, we brainstormed, and from that, multiple sessions of sincere intent of creating. And I'm saying this not because I'm part of Ignite. I'm saying this sincerely. Our intent is to create the best possible company in the space of network marketing. And I believe 100% we have achieved it with Ignite. So Ignite, firstly, all right, is 100% e-commerce. Okay? If you are not e-commerce, you cannot survive in today's world. So your whole journey with us, which I'll explain shortly, is 100% online, 24 hours a day, best tech, best technology, best security, all right, best customer care, everything. Put into a one-stop e-commerce platform that you will have access through your mobile phone, through your mobile devices, 24 hours a day. Okay? Second, we are completely global. One of the biggest challenges in the space of network marketing is access to global markets. So many network marketing companies, due to whatever reason, restrict themselves to countries or regions. All right? We believe that we needed to give you access to build your business, sell our products anywhere in the world. Gone were the days where your circle of influence were limited to your geographical locality. Today, your best friend could be across in Europe, all right? Your childhood friends could have moved to the Middle East or Africa. Okay, your cousins may live in different countries around the world. So if you look at what I call your social hot zone, is no longer limited to one country. It's the world. The world has become smaller. And we wanted to provide entrepreneurship and product access that allows you to go global from day one. And that's what Ignite stands for. Our value system, and let's put it this way, guys. Every corporation in the world has mission statements, vision statements, which could fill up, 2 million terabytes somewhere in the world. Ours is very simple. I realized in the 32 years in this industry, and one of the most painful things you will experience is when promises are not kept. And I believe this is important. So we have one value system. We're going to provide you the best of everything, and you will see it in the next few minutes. But one thing, if you want to go deeper into our value system, is we want to keep our promises. So Ignite will keep our promises. We are not driven only by profit, because I believe profit is important, because a healthy company means longevity. But our number one priority will be you, our brand affiliate, our business partner, our distributor, our customer. You will always be our priority. All right? Whether it's your journey, your experience, all right, with products, with our system, but most importantly, your success will be Ignite's number one priority. All right? And today I'm standing here, and if you are watching this video, you are part of the pioneering group. Because in this industry, the first few years of the journey of any company, all right, is the pioneering journey. And it's very rare for you to have access to become part of the pioneering group of Ignite. So if you're watching this video, you have an opportunity today to make a decision to be one of the pioneers of Ignite. So simply put, all right, to us, what is most important is to keep our promises. Okay? This is what we stand for. Now, when you look at the space of direct selling network marketing, products play a very big role. But the product space is very crowded. Every company I have seen, and I have seen hundreds, in this small community of network marketing, I consider myself knowledgeable and reasonably well known. All right, I'm not saying it with arrogance. I just want to highlight to you that I know this industry really well. And every company basically goes down the same path. All right, whether it's nutrition, whether it's skincare, the basic stuff. And everyone claims to have the super duper formula. It doesn't exist anymore, guys. All right, we have such a competitive space of products today that we wanted as Ignite to give you products that are still unique enough, which has a wider application, not only to yourself, but benefiting your family, your community. All right, so our product range starts with first a product range that we call Sana Ray. A beautiful name, you can Google what it means. And this product range, which has a range of maybe 5-6 products, all right, is focused on the science of energy, the science of biofuel, the unseen shield internally and externally that your body carries. Because all your supplements work, inside. You digest it. Bioavailability is a big controversy, that everything you take, you only absorb 20%. And this area of energy science, biofuel, all right, everything is highly ignored by this industry. And we have access to the best experts in the world. And we have created a range of energy products, I would call it, that is used by you, which is not limited to your body. It's your space, your water, your family, your food, everything. Now you are exposed to so much wireless technology today that please recognize the fact that it's harming your body. And we have a product called Sanare Arya, which ranks as one of the best products to protect, enhance, and build your biofuel. All right, we have Sanare Activa, all right, a product that you can use at your pressure points, all right, your body. We have Sanare Symmetra, which is used for water, space, your home, and your body also. Okay, and we have so many products upcoming. And then we have the second range of products, which I think is completely, all right, ignored, which is online learning or e-learning, however you want to call it. The days of going to university and traditional school is going to diminish, evolve, and vanish over the next 5 to 10 years based on 2 alphabets that you have heard so much, called AI, artificial intelligence. It's taking over the world. So we work with some of our best partners that we identified around the world. We brought them together to create a range of online learning programs completely based on AI, which caters to the professional, to the content creator, to your children, to your mother-in-law. All right, you have a wide variety of programs that is easy to use and extremely beneficial. So we want to become the leader in AI learning programs in the space of network marketing. Okay, number 3, all right, is a simple product range called Nomad. What is a nomad? A traveler. Okay, now we don't want to complicate your life by restricting you to a specific resort or specific resorts around the world. Travelers today are very different. So we are going to provide you a product that will basically get you the best deals percentage-wise as you travel. Right? We'll partner with some of the best platforms in the world and try to give you access to the best deals. Simple as that. The 4th category is Elara. Okay? And Elara is simply based on your home. Now, a lot of people don't have homes, and many people have homes. If you have a home, you have one fundamental issue which I want to talk about, which is water. So the first stage of Elara home-based products are going to be focused on water, from drinking to shower to everything, giving you the best quality water to come in contact with your skin or to be consumed by you. Now the 5th category looks like the odd one out, but it's something that I have witnessed has evolved and has survived, all right, the tech age. When smartwatches were launched, everyone predicted that traditional watches, all right, analog watches, okay, the watches that you and I use, or maybe your parents use, you have heard of watch brands today. I thought it would be the end of the era of watches when smartwatches were launched. But the contrary happened. All right? During the pandemic, the awareness of timepiece, horology, all right, increased to an exponential level. The number of micro brands and independent watch brands around the world have increased to historic levels today. Everyone is talking about watches. And surprisingly, the younger generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, love watches. They still love watches. I love watches. So we are launching a range of watches simply called Sena. Alright? And these watches are going to be cool, practical, usable, but still a statement piece. And I believe that regardless how humanity evolves, there is always the need emotionally for you to leave something behind for the next generation. And I believe in the statement by Patek Philippe, you never actually own a Patek Philippe, you merely look after it for the next generation. One of the most profound marketing statements ever made in the world of watches. And I want to take that and make sure you have a watch that is good enough, strong enough to outlive you, that you could pass it to the next generation. Okay? That emotional attachment needs to be there. So all of this is advanced science, travel, technology, e-learning, home care. And I wanted to put an element of generational continuity through watches. Something we are very passionate about at Ignite. Me and all my partners, we are extremely. So Sena Watches is coming. It's going to be cool. All right. And if you look at the company, the story of Ignite, you look at products, you already know that we're going to stand out in this industry. But then comes the main pillar, which is the Complan. This has been discussed and has evolved over 200 years of this industry existing. You got Complans that require a PhD. You have Complans that nobody understands until today. You have complex Complans. But all Complans have fundamental weaknesses. And there's never been a perfect Complan catering to the starter networker who just wants to start and attempt entrepreneurship, the serious builders like me and my partners who have turned this industry of social enterprise network marketing into our career, where we built our wealth, all right, and we are in that category of financial freedom thanks to this industry, thanks to great companies we have been part of, thanks to great mentors and great people in this industry. We learn so much, and we sat down again with the experts. All right, not necessarily experts, but people who had tremendous knowledge. And we sat down for hours with great minds at the table to create, again, the best Complan in the industry. And I'm not saying this because I am Ignite or I'm part of Ignite. I'm saying this because I know Complans. And we catered a Complan to cater for everyone. All right, the first thing, we kept it simple. So our base Complan is simply based on the binary, all right, which is a left-right growth. Why? Because this is simple to duplicate. It is the most effective when it comes to earning and building, all right, and very easy to teach, very easy to explain. So you know how the binary works. It's very simple. Firstly, all our products have a dollar value and a commissionable volume, all right, and we are trying to maintain as much as we can, a dollar being $1 being one CV. Okay, so when you buy a product, you will get a CV attached to every product. You can buy one product, you can merge products to get a higher CV value depending on, again, your economic standing, your access to pay and buy products. But I can guarantee you, every product you buy or every combination of products you buy, depending on your lifestyle, we cater for every one of you with our product range at Ignite. You could buy an energy product, buy a watch, buy a program from Brainify, you're complete. If you are a young man who don't have a family and you don't travel much. If you have a family, you can buy an energy product, you can buy a water purification product and a watch. You can combine, you can start at multiple price points based on how hungry you are, how you plan to build your business, and your access to disposable cash, all right, at that moment of starting your journey. All right, your journey begins by owning an account. All right, why is it called an account? Because it's similar to having a bank account. Your account exists online in your e-commerce platform. Your e-commerce platform with Ignite helps you manage everything. The growth of your network, buying products, sending a link to somebody to buy a product, monitoring your growth, monitoring your commission, everything at the touch of your finger, all right, with Ignite. Now, the minute you participate with Ignite, you will be given 3 accounts, all right, 1, 2, 3, and you will be called within our system a brand affiliate of Ignite, or BA, of Ignite. Simple, brand affiliate. That means the minute you participate with us, buy a product from us, you have the right now to promote our products, talk about our opportunity, everything. Okay? Now, each account you have has a left and right. You can acquire more accounts as you move along, all right, which I recommend you to do to maximize your entrepreneurship journey, and to also buy more products as you move along, because all our products will be upgraded, all right, very fast to match what's happening around the world. Okay? Now, the first thing you have to do is qualify your account. And you can qualify your account the minute you buy a product. The CV that you get from your product can qualify your account. All right? So, for example, you buy a product which gives you 600 CV. Okay? All right? Which will be roughly about $600. All right? For $600, for you to have access to a global platform, all right, access to some great products, access to start your entrepreneurship journey in the industry of network marketing or social enterprise is an unbelievably good deal, in my opinion. You can do nothing with $600. That's a budget for coffee for 3 months. All right, that's basically 2 sneakers. All right, good branded sneakers. Okay, you can't even get a flight ticket today for $600 going anywhere. Okay, so you can buy a product at 600 CV, and you will require 300 CV to qualify your account. So you can split the CV in your first account and your second account, for example, to qualify 2 accounts. After qualifying as a brand affiliate, you need to activate. What is activate? Activate is the fundamental beginning of your journey. That means from buying the product, setting up your account, all right, and now you are a brand affiliate. Your next step is what networking is all about, talking to people. Now, this is not new to you, so don't panic. Where did this whole foundation 200 years ago start in this industry? It started with something called word of mouth. For the longest time in society, every product, every movie, every restaurant, before the age of social media and technology or the World Wide Web, survive on word of mouth. You watch a movie, you tell your friends. You eat in a nice restaurant, you tell your family. You buy a cool product, you go back and home and you immediately show it to your family. Now, when they go to that restaurant, they go to that movie, they buy the product, how much did you earn? 0. Now, we took that concept of word of mouth referral and converted it into an enterprise model or a business model. Now you can earn. Buy our product, use it, experience how it's going to positively impact your life, and then talk to people. I'm not asking you to start by talking to complete strangers on the street. You start with your circle of influence. And your circle of influence begins with what I call your hot zone. Then it goes to your warm zone. Then you go to a complete stranger on the street. That's okay. By then you are equipped with skill sets and knowledge to be able to pitch Ignite to anyone, anywhere. Your confidence level will rise. But you start with your hot zone. Who's your hot zone? Hot zone are people closest to you. People who will not say no to you. And minimum everyone has in this world, unless you lived in a cave alone with 1 mosquito your whole life, all right? The minimum every human will have is 2 people. And you start with the fundamental block called find 2. This is the block. This is what you begin with to activate. So you find 2, which could be your sister and your best friend. Okay? 2 people. They buy the product from Ignite. They deal with Ignite. You don't have to worry about supply chain. Don't have to worry about technology. Don't have to worry about customer care. You don't have to worry about anything. We handle everything for you. You just talk to people about how great your experience our products is and how excited you are about your entrepreneurship journey with Ignite. That's all you do. Then you get them to talk to people. All right? And you talk to more people. And when you talk to more people, all right, you can't have a third person linked to you. You push it down, benefiting them and benefiting you. All right? And the business model is simple. We have a left and right. When you accumulate 1,800 CV on your left, 1,800 CV on your right, which constitute the first step, all right, you get paid $250. $250. Doesn't sound enough to buy a Ferrari, but think about it, all right? You have earned your first income from your own business with no headaches of traditional business. And this income can simply grow, guys. All right. Now, where do you get this 1,800 from? It can be individuals buying products that has a 600 CV value, or it could be one person buying a product with 1,800 CV. All right, if they combine 3 or 4 products. So you can get it from anyone. You can get it from people buying less than 600 CV. It doesn't matter. As long as it accumulates, you get paid 250. And this continues for 6 steps, which constitute one cycle. Right? Don't panic about the terminology, you will learn it. All right. So every step you earn 250 up to 5 steps. And the 6th step, when you hit 1,800 CV accumulated, 1,800 CV accumulated, you get an Ignite coin. All right. And we have 3 types of coin. We have a yellow coin, which you get on your 6th step of every cycle, because the cycle continues 6 steps all the way for the next 100 years if you want it to. All right. The yellow coin converts to cash, and you can use it at multiple other platforms that we affiliate ourselves with, or you can buy more products, or come to our events, all right, or our conventions. Okay. So the yellow coin is one coin. We have a green coin. All right. We have a blue coin, which I'll talk about very quickly after this. So this is your basic, all right, business building comp plan. It's straightforward. Left, right. 1,008 accumulated CV, you get paid 250. If you accumulate 3,600 and 3,600 in a week, you get paid 500. We pay out every week on your commission. And you can view your commission growth daily and get paid weekly. Okay? Nobody wants to be paid monthly anymore, trust me. Everyone wants to be paid weekly. But you can see the growth of your commission daily, live on your e-commerce platform or your virtual office, what we call it. Okay, so that's the basic comp plan. All right. Now, you may be asking a question, but Chief, I only know 2 people. Or Pathman, right? They call me Chief also. So you only know 2 people or 4 people. Doesn't matter. Do the maths, guys. You talk to 2 people. All right. They're going to talk to 2 people. That becomes 4. 4 becomes 8. 8 becomes 16. 16 becomes 32. 64. 128. 256. 1024. Or 1052. Or something like that. All right. 2048. All right. 4,000 something. Okay. 8,000 something. 16,000 something. This is called exponential growth. So if you are one of the rare exceptions and you talk to the 2 right people, and they continue growth, you could be earning weekly income in excess of 5, 10,000, 25,000 US dollars, all right, based on exponential growth. This is a mathematical logic. Now, what is the beauty of the industry of network marketing? It's simply called leverage. What is leverage? This is you. You have 24 hours. That's all you have. What can you do in 24 hours? The maximum. You sleep 4 hours, you got 20 hours. You work as hard as you can. It's limited. Now, when you have 100 people in your organization, you suddenly have 2,400 hours. All right? You have 1,000 people in your organization, you get 24,000 hours. All right? You got 1 million people in your organization, you got 24 million hours of people working everywhere in the world, talking about Ignite, talking about Sanare, Brainify, Nomad, all right, Elara, Sena, talking about micro-entrepreneurship, network marketing, social enterprise, their dreams, all right, everything else. Now, very quickly, I want to tell you why Ignite is the best of the best of the best. All right, let's identify 2 problems that Ignite solves. Number 1, in network marketing, the biggest complaint by people is they have to wait for certain criteria before they earn, especially in the binary. And that criteria is called a balance. Like I showed you, 1,008, you get paid. If you get 1,002 and 1,008, you don't get paid yet, but the balance is there. So how did we solve this problem? We solved this problem with a coin that we call the green coin. Remember, you have the yellow coin. Let me talk about the green coin. What is a green coin? If you start your journey and you got your brother on your left and your best friend on your right, and let's say your best friend, all right, decides to not be active in the beginning, but your brother is active and starts building. Based on the logic I showed you earlier, you don't earn. We solved this problem. We solved this problem that even though one side is growing, your left, your right is not growing, in the first 2 steps of your binary growth, we will allocate coins for everyone who participates in your moving side. And those coins, when you accumulate 3 coins, 6 coins, 12 coins, you can convert it to cash, even though only one side is growing. And the coins you can earn from 3 levels. What are levels? The first level are the people you directly referred. The second level is the people these guys directly referred. The third level are the people referred by them. So these guys refer these guys, refer these guys, you refer the first level. So from 3 levels, you can collect green coins if only one side is growing, limited to your first 2 steps. Your third step, by then, you already go back to your 1,800 CV to earn 250. Your commission still accumulates to 250 here, which is a combination of green coins and the growth on your other side. So somebody who just starts, like most people, one side, your left or right, may grow faster than the other. And most people wait to balance. And while waiting, they quit, they give up, because they don't see results. It's not about the quantum of money they earn. Even if they earn $100 or $50, that increases their self-belief and confidence exponentially. So we solved that problem. This is a game changer in a binary comp plan. And Ignite is leading this game-changing solution with the coins, all right? And cashing out your coins, even though one side grows. Limited to the first 2 steps, limited to 3 levels, okay? And the second thing that we have solved in this industry is the strong leg. As you build your business, remember 2 becomes 4, 8, 16, it grows. Everyone in this industry, even me, building over 32 years, all right, will have something called a strong leg. A strong leg, and this side will always be the weaker leg. All right, you can also call it your credit leg and your cash out leg. It's natural. No 2 groups of humans are going to behave the same and work the same way. So what does a networker do? All right, or entrepreneur in social enterprise? They start ignoring the stronger leg and they focus on the weaker leg to start making money. And then the weaker leg becomes the stronger leg. Then they jump back to the weaker leg, but they ignored them. It's hard for them to help them now. So we solved this problem with something called matching bonus. This is going to blow your mind. For the first time, all right, you're going to hear about this in a binary. All right, what we have figured out is if you reach a certain rank, all right, so Ignite has 8 ranks, starting from silver all the way to diamond. Okay, there's 8 ranks. If you are higher than platinum, you must be higher than platinum. That means you are rank 4 and upwards. Okay, and anyone in your strong leg who is higher than gold, which is the 3rd level, all right, the 3rd level or higher, limited to 10 levels. Don't panic, 10 levels means thousands of people, because remember, first level is your directs, then their directs, 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 which could be thousands of people. Anyone who's gold and above, as long as you are platinum and above, anyone at gold and above, you will get a matching bonus of their weekly commission based on a certain percentage, based on the growth of the company, because remember, win-win. This is the philosophy in network marketing. Both parties.
10 levels.
Yeah, 10 levels. All right, both parties must always benefit. We want you to be successful and you must want us to be successful. So the percentage that we allocate for matching bonus on 10 levels, if you are platinum and higher and everyone who's gold and higher earning, is based on the growth of Ignite as a company, all right, and of course the performance of your strong leg. And that matching percentage calculated by our experts will be paid to you monthly. All right, so you imagine you are at Ignite, you earn your weekly commission and you're already dancing in the rain. And then end of the month, boom, you open your account and you will see matching bonus of your strong leg. Never before, guys, has anyone solved this problem. We solved it. Alright, so now will you ignore your strong leg? No. You will focus on your weak leg. You will support your strong leg. You will help people earn more, because if your leaders earn more, you get a matching bonus every month as long as you're platinum or higher. Alright, so we solved that problem. So you have the green coin, you have the yellow coin, and now we brought in the blue coin. The blue coin is the most valuable coin, which we will introduce into your comp plan periodically throughout the year. Now, most network marketing companies run something called a price promo. I think it's counterproductive, because you reduce the revenue to the company. All right, it's a short-term advantage to you. Okay, and then when the price goes up again, you lose momentum. So we want to maintain our pricing. All right, and our pricing is extremely attractive. All right, for somebody to start entrepreneurship, but we inject the blue coin, which requires you for certain behavior at certain times of the year, depending on your geopolitical situation, depending on what's happening around the world, festive seasons, or the goodness of our hearts of Ignite, and we inject a blue coin. The blue coin is a very valuable coin that converts to real cash. Okay, and the blue coin pays up at 4 levels. This is you are level 1. You can earn your own blue coins, and 3 levels below that, the second, third, fourth. Everyone can accumulate blue coins. It goes upwards 4 levels and downwards to you, including yourself, 4 levels. So your blue coin during our blue coin promo, all right, could be a lot of additional income. So if you look at the binary I showed, that income alone already can take you to financial freedom. You add the matching bonus, you add the blue coin, welcome to one of the most attractive comp plans in the industry of network marketing and social enterprise. And with the green coins, we solve the problem of frustrated distributors or brand affiliates who don't see money. Even small money, they need to see it. Human psychology, they want to win. So we allow our brand affiliates to win, even if the beginning first 2 steps, only one side is growing, which is most common in the industry of network marketing, especially in the binary. So we solve that problem. You earn some money, you build your confidence, self-belief. All right, now all of this put together, you have today, and I'm telling you this as one of the founding partners of this great organization. Okay, we started Ignite to solve the problems of the industry. All right, the downsides. They're great companies in the industry, and I'm proud of them, and I'm proud to be part of the same industry of them. But we took their strengths, all right, we amplified it. We took their weaknesses, we solved it. And today I'm standing here as Pathman Senathirajah, and lovingly the industry calls me Chief, to tell you that finally you have it. You have the best platform and company in this great industry that has benefited me tremendously and my family. And we want to bring it to you guys. All right? Great people leading the company, corporate and network. You will see them, all right, on our website. By the way, all you need to do is to know this website, joinignite.com. We wanted to call it ignite.com, but I said no. Joinignite.com. Our website alone is a message to you. Come join us. All right, the minute you visit this website, you will see who's leading this organization, some of the most amazing men and women, corporate and network. We have products that actually you need, that you don't have to store in your storeroom to meet some requirement. You get it, you use it, you're going to benefit immediately. You got a comp plan, and forgive my words, the sexiest comp plan in the industry. I want to marry this comp plan. You understand? That's how sexy it is. And all in all, this is the solution. Finally, I'm proud to stand here as a member of this fraternity of networkers around the world and to tell you, we found it. We found the ultimate answer, from products to the organization to the comp plan. So now you just got to make a decision. And your decision is very simple. It's either yes or yes. So join Ignite.